Why do you believe that there is no God?
There you go again. Atheism is not the belief that there is no God. Atheism, okay, the proposition is some God exists, and if you think that it's true, you're a theist, and if you don't think it's true, you're an atheist. That does.
Hi everyone! So I know I made a video about what atheism and agnosticism are, but I've been getting these interesting comments that are basically saying that I've changed the definition of atheism, or this is a new definition of atheism, or this is pop atheism or something. And people are saying that atheists like myself are changing the definition in order to shirk the burden of proof, or just for whatever reason that they don't specify. Anyway, a while back on Reddit, somebody posted this link, and I've linked it in the details section, and it kind of breaks down what atheist, theist, gnostic, agnostic, what the hell all that stuff means. Basically, when it comes to religion, there are two factors to consider. One is belief, and one is knowledge. For belief, you're either an atheist who does not believe in a god, or you're a theist that does believe in a god. When I say atheist is the people that do not believe in a god, that is not the same as saying that they believe there is no God. Saying that somebody believes there is no God is the opposite of saying, yes, I believe in a God. And both positions require evidence. You have to either provide evidence that there is a God, or you have to provide evidence that there is not a God. Saying I do not believe in God means I have not been shown a reason to believe in God. It doesn't mean that I do not believe in God, or it doesn't mean, I'm sorry, that I believe there is no God. It just means that I haven't been shown a reason. For example, I can't claim that there's no such thing as fairies or leprechauns, but I'm not going to believe in them just to be safe or just as a default or whatever. My default position is I do not believe that fairies or leprechauns exist. Now, if somebody showed me a lot of evidence to believe in these things, okay, yeah, sure, I'll believe in fairies and leprechauns. There's evidence for it, absolutely. But until then, I'm not just going to believe in them just because. And I'm also not going to be able to say they absolutely do not exist. It's just the default position. If you're religious and you're watching this, think about how you feel about all the other deities. Can you prove that they absolutely do not exist? No. But you also don't believe in them. Well, atheists are the same way, except we just believe in one less God than you do. Now, I just kind of wanted to touch on that real quick. If there's a word that defines my position, why wouldn't I just call myself that other word? Why would I call myself an atheist and try to change the definition of atheism to suit my needs? That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, if you're a Christian and you call yourself a Christian, but then you change the definition for your personal views so you can exclude a belief in Jesus, why would you do that? Why not just call yourself another word for it that already exists? That doesn't make any sense. So I just want to talk about the word from the etymology of it, as it is in English. So this started off with the original Greek, which meant to sever ties with the gods, or to deny the existence of gods. And it was actually used against people that already had a religion. Classically, it was used as an insult between Christians and Hellenists, who believed, the Hellenists who believed in the Roman pantheon would call Christians atheists because they didn't believe in any of the Roman gods, and Christians would call the Hellenists atheists because they didn't believe in Jesus or Yahweh. So in that sense, everybody is an atheist unless you happen to believe in every religion's god. Later on, English actually adopted this from the French in the 1500s, and what it actually means, let me just make sure that I'm getting it here, one who denies or disbelieves the existence of God. And that's where the English version came from back in the 1500s from the French. So you can see here, none of these are saying that no gods exist. One who denies or disbelieves the existence of God. These are saying that no gods exist. These are saying that somebody denies the existence of a god or has no belief in a god. Somebody claiming that there are no gods is not the same as somebody saying, I have no belief in gods. And so I kind of touched on that in the other video, which is linked in the details section, which basically just explains saying I don't have a belief is different from saying I have a belief there are no gods. One of them requires a burden of proof, one of them is not a claim. One of them is just saying I don't have a belief either way. I don't believe there are gods and I don't believe there are no gods. It's just a position that's a neutral position, and you're unconvinced either way. I'm not convinced that gods exist, and I'm not convinced that no gods are in existence. This is a pretty standard definition of atheism, like I said, as you can see from the ancient Greek and from the French. So this is not anything that's new, this is not a different form of it. I'm sorry that you were not sure of that, but hopefully this has cleared it up. So if you guys have any questions or comments that you want to add here, feel free to do so in the comments section. You can put it to my channel or you can send it to me via personal message. But as always, thanks for listening.